A sudden memory broke the heavy hush as dust motes drifted in the amber light. The velvet armchair held a velvet crush where wool blankets folded left to right. A copper kettle caught the slanted glow. The pendulum was swinging slow and deep when out of nowhere came a long ago that woke the quiet house from gentle sleep. The radio dial glowed a faded red. A static hum gave way to swing and brass, and suddenly the silent living room reflected double in the window glass. Look at the sunlight leaning on the rug, a snapshot frozen in a golden frame. The steam rising slowly from a chipped porcelain mug while someone softly calls a forgotten name. Every shadow paints a story on the wall in this quiet place where yesterday returns to call. The wool carpet stretches to the hallway door where scuff marks mark the years of leather shoes. A stray brass thimble on the hardwood floor beside the evening paper's folded news. The lace curtains flutter in the gentle breeze, revealing gardens full of marigold. That thought still whispers through the maple trees of hand-in-hand walk stories never told. The clockwork gears turn with the steady chime, count 4 o'clock upon the polished wood. The room becomes a theater of time where everything remains where it once stood. Look at the sunlight leaning on the rug, a snapshot frozen in a golden frame. The steam rising slowly from a chipped porcelain mug while someone softly calls a forgotten name. Every shadow paints a story on the wall in this quiet place where yesterday returns to call. Zoom in closer on the mantelpiece where black and white portraits smile through dust. The ticking pauses granting brief release to iron hinges turn to golden rust. The scene unfolds in sweeping widescreen views of summer dances and forgotten shoes. The thought dissolves back into peaceful air. The afternoon shifts gently to the right. A rocking chair sways softly in the square and holds the lingering sun till coming night. Just quiet gold, warm and old. Fresh cedar shavings and sweet linseed oil hang in the warmth of the shed. Old Thomas rests from his morning of toil and brushes the dust from his head. His fingers are calloused from 82 years of shaping the ash and the oak. He smiles through the sawdust as memory clears and lights up a faint wisp of smoke. The neighborhood children bring broken wood toys to see if his hands have the trick. He turns back the clock for the girls and the boys and makes the old music box click. softly while varnish dries slow, keeping the gone. He picks up a carousel pony carved red, left on his doorstep last night. He remembers the ribbons that Clara once thread when autumns were tender and bright. He glues on a ribbon and polishes pine with steady and patient domain. A century dances in every fine line and wipes away every small pain. The neighborhood children come knocking once more to trade him a berry or a penny. He hands back their treasures right outside the door and tells them he doesn't need many. Whistling softly while varnish dries slow, keeping the memories right in a row. Every small notch is a promise he made long before summer began to fade. Love isn't lost when the years carry on. It stays in the wood when the daylight is gone. The lantern light flickers against the green frame where Clara still smiles from a brass-bordered portrait. He nods to her picture and whispers her name, and knows that his heart is a safe place to hold it. Fresh cedar shavings still float on the breeze as shadows stretch out through the walnut trees. Thomas turns down the small lantern flame, whispering softly her darling name, whistling softly as daylight grows dim. The workshop is quiet and full to the brim. Where do the swallows fly when autumn turns the ivy red? Or maybe that was maple, I forget what Clara said. The porch floor needs a coat of green, or maybe slatey gray. I used to know the paintman's name back in another day. A silver spoon against the glass, a splash of lemon juice. The clock keeps ticking on the wall, but time is running loose. Thoughts drift like milkweed down the breeze, from peppermint to cedar trees. And if the answers never come, I do not mind at all. I'll watch the yellow leaves drift down beside the garden wall. There's peace inside a quiet mind that wanders where it will, just rocking in the shadows while the world is standing still. Was it a Tuesday when we bought the brass-handled desk? No, that was rainy April, or perhaps a summer rest. I hear the mail carrier step, or maybe it's the rain. A robin pecks the lawn and flies across the window pane. My knuckles ache a little bit, but warmth is in the cup. I watch the steam rise in our curl and slowly wander up. But mine wanders on a pleasant track, no need to turn the pages back. And if the answers never come, I do not mind at all. I'll watch the yellow leaves drift down beside the garden wall. There's peace inside a quiet mind that wanders where it will, just rocking in the shadows while the world is standing still. A song from '64 comes back, I cannot catch the verse. Something about a country lane, or better or for worse. It doesn't matter anyway, the melody is sweet. The sunshine lays a rug of gold right here beside my feet. Where do the swallows go? I suppose only swallows know. Just rocking slowly, the pendulum swings and the tea stays warm. Deep silence dissolved when a single thought stirred. A camera pans past where no voice can be heard. Dust settles slow on the walnut desk drawer, where grandmother's letters lie stacked by the floor. Outside, the tall glass of black bicycle glides past hedges where sparrows like secrets reside. The grandfather clock keeps a slow, steady pulse as shadows stretch long in the afternoon lulls. Look closer and see how the light finds the room. A warm golden thread cutting through muted gloom. Every quiet detail tells a frame of the film in the soft amber haze of a house calm and still. Zoom in on the teacup of porcelain blue, with steam rising up in a delicate queue. A wool knit sweater draped over the chair, left just as it was when the children were there. A framed autumn landscape hangs quiet and still beside dried sweet clover placed on the sill. The pendulum swings with a gentle refrain, while rain prints a watercolor on the glass pane. Look closer and see how the light finds the room. A warm golden thread cutting through muted gloom. Every quiet detail tells a frame of the film in the soft amber haze of a house calm and still. A silent projector of old-fashioned dreams. No sound except wind through the sycamore tree, and wind chimes that turn in a soft afternoon breeze. The scene slowly lingers as evening rolls near, a peaceful vignette held remarkably clear. Hold on the picture before twilight fades down in this quiet white house at the edge of the town. Where do the lost melodies wander once the piano lid closes? Maybe they float up to the tin roof and rest beside the rain. The kettle is softly whistling the same small note, and my hands stay warm around this porcelain mug. Mrs. Higgins had a golden retriever named Rusty, or was it Barnaby under the maple tree? This old navy sweater needs a stitch at the cuff, blue thread just like the sky over the county fair in '56. Thought trails off like a paper kite in the breeze, one memory turning into another so easily. The mind is a garden where forgotten seed grows, a patch of wild clover that nobody mows. We wander through afternoons quiet as lace, finding warm golden light in the simplest place. Did I leave the back screen door unlatched, or was that yesterday? The wind touches the curtain and sets the shadow dancing. Two yellow pears on the sideboard, ripe and heavy. I can still feel the brass band playing down on Elm Street, or maybe it was Oak Street. The trumpets were so bright, funny how a wall stays in your feet even when you sit still. One thought opens up a doorway long closed, where the scent of wild peppermint drifted and rose. The mind is a garden where forgotten seed grows, a patch of wild clover that nobody mows. We wander through afternoons quiet as lace, finding warm golden sled. Time never moves in a straight line at all. It just circles around like autumn leaves in the hall. A quiet rocking chair, a ticking mental clock, and every sweet year settling down right where it belongs. Where do those lost melodies go? In the end, they stay right here in the rocking chair glow. Barnaby, yes, that was the dog's name. Barnaby, resting under the shade, just drifting along. Soft afternoon, right where it belongs. The parlor silence splintered in an instant as thoughts of autumn 30 years ago swept through the room like dust across the mantel beside the radiator's quiet glow. The velvet curtains framed the fading afternoon, a porcelain teacup resting on her knee. The wallpaper of tiny painted bluebirds is watching over quiet memory. Her needle rests against a half-done tapestry. The pendulum swings slow upon the wall. A single spark inside the fireplace embers reflects the gentle shadows as they fall. This room is painted in the golden hours, where amber light plays on the hallway floor. Every shadow tells a gentle story of footsteps coming through the heavy door. It's cozy here beneath the faded knit lace, safe inside the warmth of yesterday, where time moves slow, soft as falling velvet, and peaceful thoughts are lingering to stay. She turns her gaze toward the framed photograph where young newlyweds stand beside the pier. The ocean breeze captured in black and white, preserved inside a wooden frame for years. Outside the pane, a single cardinal perches upon the oak tree branch, now bare and tall. As steam rises gently from the kettle, and twilight paints its warmth upon the hall. Her needle rests against a half-done tapestry. The pendulum swings slow upon the wall. A single spark inside the fireplace embers reflects the gentle shadows as they fall. This room is painted in the golden hours, where amber light plays on the hallway floor. Every shadow tells a gentle story of footsteps coming through the heavy door. It's cozy here beneath the faded knit lace, safe inside the warmth of yesterday, where time moves slow and soft as falling velvet, and peaceful thoughts are lingering to stay. The grandfather clock strikes 5 slow silver chimes, a lingering hum that settles in the air. The rocking chair holds decades of quiet rest beside the small oak table sitting there. A cinematic moment wrapped in contentment. No need to hurry, nowhere left to run. The tea is warm, the hearth is glowing softly. The bluebird wallpaper fades to gentle gray, wrapped in the comfort of a peaceful evening, as one more quiet moment slips away. yesterday.
Sweet glue and nutmeg drift over the porch, where old Arthur sits in his weather wicker chair. The autumn wind carries the scent of roasted fruit, a recipe remembered with meticulous care. He peels every apple with a silver plate and knife, whistling a melody from 50 years ago. His hands are slow and steady as the dusk begins to settle, watching how the chimney embers glow. For 50 long summers he cooked alongside May. Now he keeps the oven hot to keep the dark away. There is warmth in the kitchen on a crisp fall night, flour on his apron in the soft yellow light. He bakes for the neighbors, he bakes for the memories, rolling out the crust just the way she used to do. Every single slice tells a piece of their story, keeping every promise simple, deep and true. Young Tommy from next door comes knocking at the screen, smelling fresh pastry right across the backyard fence. Arthur hands a warm plate across the wooden sill, never asking Tommy for a single copper pence. He tells the boy a story of the county fair in June, when the blue ribbon rested on a pie upon the stand. The boy listens closely with a smile on his face, holding a fork in his small dusty hand. For 50 long summers he cooked alongside May. Now he passes down the sweet traditions of the day. There's warmth in the kitchen on a crisp fall night, flour on his apron in the soft yellow light. He bakes for the neighbors, he bakes for the memories, rolling out the crust just the way she used to do. Every single slice tells a piece of their story, keeping every promise simple, deep and true. The years keep on folding like dough upon the board. Some chapters fade out, but love is never lost. He sweeps up the crumbs when the evening grows quiet, ready for the morning and the early silver frost. The house settles down as the last oven cools. Arthur leaves a pie sitting out by the frame. Sweet clove and nutmeg still linger in the room, and the soft, gentle breeze seems to whisper her name.
What made the kitchen clock skip 3 slow beats at 4? A sleeping yellow cat or the draft beneath the pantry door. Red slippers resting warm beside the cast iron heat. My mother's linen apron strings tangled up and sweet. Then the radio hummed a tune about a moon over Paris, or maybe Chicago. The dial was static and brass. Thoughts drift like feathers from an old down pillow, leaving the tea tin to wander toward the weeping willow. Mine moves like water through a garden hose, snagging on a memory that nobody really knows. A peppermint candy wrapped in cellophane shine, a song floating over from 1959. It doesn't need a map, it doesn't need a rhyme, just a soft velvet chair watching gentle time. Why do we save that broken saucer on the wooden ledge? A floral pattern faded clear around the chip blue edge. It holds 3 dried sprigs of thyme and lavender so well, while rain taps on the tin roof, soft as a story to tell. Did I water the porch ferns? No, that was yesterday noon when Clara dropped by with an antique silver spoon. Mine moves like water through a garden hose, snagging on a memory that nobody really knows. A peppermint candy wrapped in cellophane shine, a song floating over from 1959. It doesn't need a map, it doesn't need a rhyme, just soft velvet chair watching gentle time. Yesterday glides right into 40 years ago, like wooden sleds sliding down an endless hill of snow. No sharp edges anywhere, no hurry down the hall, just paper roses climbing up the sitting room wall. Cellophane crinkles in the pocket of my coat, a paper fan swaying, a drifting little note. What was I looking for in the drawer before? It doesn't matter now, just the rain and the tea and me. A trolley car clangs down a brick-lined street, a sound you always said meant 4 o'clock. I hear the slow and steady rhythm beat, the shade of maples on our quiet block. You used to pull the curtains back to see who carried groceries up the wooden stair, then put the water on for you and me, and pull out cushion covers for your chair. The years move softly through the screen door frame, and every creak still echoes with your name. You always kept a place for old routines, a little sugar in a painted bowl. We talked about the simple, steady things that keep a weary heart unbroken whole. I see a shadow wind in the afternoon, a gentle comfort in the fading light, and know that if I knock on your front door, you'll leave the porch lamp burning warm and bright. You taught me how to mend a woven shawl, and how to listen when the rain came down. We watched the autumn leaves begin to fall, and shared the quiet news around the town. You never cared for fancy clothes or pride, just honest coffee and a trusted friend. With all the world so busy just outside, your kitchen table was a peaceful end. Now when the evening train whistle blows long, it feels just like an old familiar song. I smile because I know you're sitting there, with worn out slippers and a heart that cares. So rest your feet, my dear and cherished friend. Our quiet bond is one that will not end. I hear street sound fade into the night. Your porch light stays forever warm and bright.
Stiff birch brooms scrape the paving stones below, a steady rhythm in the alleyway. You pour the coffee heavy-handed slow, and push the faded lace curtain away. The avenue wakes up the same old way, with iron wagon wheels against the street. You smiled and shook your head as if to say, there is no reason for 2 weary feet. The steam rolls off the porcelain in your hands, a comfortable quiet fills the room. We do not need to make big future plans, or chase the shadows with a sweeping broom. We still have afternoon to spare, my friend. No miles to walk, no mountains left to climb. Let all the busy roads around us bend, while you and I just take our blessed time. The golden parlor warmth is where we stay, with stories we have told 100-fold. We still have afternoon to spare today, and silver threads woven through the gold. Remember how we ran through autumn leaves, when boots were sturdy and our legs were young. Now sparrows nest beneath the wooden eaves, and quiet melodies are softly sung. You point toward the photograph in oak, where two young faces grin into the sun. We laugh at how our younger voices spoke before the long and windy race was run. Steam rolls off the porcelain in your hands. A comfortable quiet fills the room. We do not need to make big future plans, or chase the shadows with a sweeping broom. We still have afternoon to spare, my friend. No miles to walk, no mountains left to climb. Let all the busy roads around us bend, while you and I just take our blessed time. The golden parlor warmth is where we stay, with stories we have told 100-fold. We still have afternoon to spare today, and silver threads woven through the gold. The grandfather clock ticks soft and slow inside, while winter sunlight rests upon your knees. We watch the seasons change and turn the tide, like rustling leaves upon familiar trees. You pass the biscuit tin across the wood, and rest your chin upon a weathered hand. We kept the promises we said we would, and built our shelter in a quiet land. We still have afternoon to spare, my friend. No miles to walk, no mountains left to climb. Let all the busy roads around us bend, while you and I just take our blessed time. The golden parlor warmth is where we stay, with stories we have told 100-fold. We still have afternoon to spare today, and silver threads woven through the gold. So set your cup right down beside my own. There is no train we need to catch tonight. We built a comfort out of all we've known, here in the fading of the parlor light. Just rest your feet, my dear old friend. We have afternoon to spare.
A paper boy's call echo down the street, and I knew you'd be sitting by the door. You always hear the town before it wakes, and count the shadows crossing on the floor. We spent our younger years in such a rush, chasing the hours like autumn leaves in wind. Now sitting here with tea across the desk, I find my favorite quiet in a friend. The years have settled softly on your hands, like silver thread woven through the blue. There is no hurry in the way we talk, just simple truths I've shared with only you. We say the stories that were worth the keep, the quiet steady, understanding ways. So pour another cup and let it steep. We save the stories that were worth the keep. Remember how we walked the orchard line when every summer felt 100 miles long. You knew the name of every passing train, and now we try to hum the conductor's song. Now traffic hums a softer, slower song, and neither one of us is inclined to run. We watch the sparrows gather in the hedge and rest our feet beneath the setting sun. The years have settled softly on your hands, like silver thread woven through the blue. There is no hurry in the way we talk, just simple truths I've shared with only you. We save the stories that were worth the keep, the quiet laughter and the slow-paced days. Through every season that has come and gone, you kept your steady, understanding ways. So pour another cup and let it steep. We say the stories that were worth the keep. The world outside moves faster every year, with new machinery and crowded lanes. But in this room, time learns to move real slow, and simple comfort is what still remains. A paper boy's call echoes down the street, and we are right where we belong. Just two old friends upon the porch, listening to the evening song. Still right here with you. Still right here with you. A fading thought cut through stillness, like chalk upon an empty slate. The pendulum was swinging slow beside the heavy garden gate. Dust motes drifted in the beam of golden afternoon incline, illuminating velvet chairs and faded patterns of design. The teapot hums a gentle note, the rocking chair sits perfectly still. A sparrow pauses on the sill, while shadows stretch across the quote. Here in the parlor, time slows down, framed in walnut brush with age. Every story turned a page, far beyond the bustling town. Soft wool blankets, amber light, holding memories clear and bright. She smooths the corner of the rug, a faded rose of braided thread. The mantel clock ticks out its song, just like the quiet words he said. A pair of spectacles rest down beside a worn leather book, capturing a lifetime's love in one serene and steady look. The teapot hums a gentle note, the rocking chair sits perfectly still. A sparrow pauses on the sill, while shadows stretch across the quote. Here in the parlor, time slows down, framed in walnut brush with age. Every story turned a page, far beyond the bustling town. Soft wool blankets, amber light, holding memories clear and bright. Outside the window, maple leaves flow slowly to the stepping stones. The hearth gives off a cozy glow, a comfort that the hallway owns. No need to hurry through the dark when every corner leaves its mark. The ticking softens into peace, The afternoon begins to fade. In simple grace, the worry cease beside the quiet choice she made. Damp potting earth and crushed rosemary hang heavy in the small glass house. Old Nora trims the leggy shoes, wearing her late husband's worn wool coat. She whistles a melody from 1962, moving between the clay pots, finding comfort in the simple work that kept them both anchored through the years. The afternoon light leans soft against the glass panes, turning every quiet leaf to emerald gold. She remembers how he brought the seedling home, a tiny green promise when the spring was cold. Some love is planted in the working soil, rooted deep where the north winds cannot shake. It blooms in the silence of an honest afternoon, and every gentle care a steady heart can make. She pours out the water from the rusted tin and smiles as the memories bloom again. The smell of rain-washed brick drifts through the cracked door frame, mixing with the fragrance of sweet orange thyme. Her grandchildren called this morning from the coast, asking if the winter bulbs would flower right on time. She told them patience was the secret to the root, just like the quiet life she built beside her man. The afternoon light leans soft against the glass panes, turning every quiet leaf to emerald gold. She remembers how he brought the seedling home, a tiny green promise when the spring was cold. Some love is planted in the working soil, rooted deep where the north winds cannot shake. It blooms in the silence of an honest afternoon, and every gentle care a steady heart can make. She pours out the water from the rusted tin and smiles as the memories bloom again. The shadows grow long across the garden path, the robin settle down beneath the hedge. She wipes her hands upon her apron cloth and sets a small cuttings jar upon the ledge. Nothing is truly lost that grows with care. It lives in the scent that lingers in the air. Damp potting earth and crushed rosemary. The glass house stays warm as the dusk rolls in. She latches the door with a practiced hand, ready for the quiet evening to begin. Warm and steady, ready to begin. Sweet honeysuckle drifts along the porch, where Harlan's sister trim a lantern wick. He blows away the sawdust from his bench and listens to the steady clockwork tick. His hands are lined with 80 years of work. His eyes are bright behind his silver glass. He hums a tune he learned in '54 and watches yellow autumn leaves go past. The afternoon turns amber in the lane. A neighbor waves while walking past the gate. He nods hello and pulls his flannel coat, no longer feeling rushed by any day. There is a gentle rhythm to his day, a quiet joy in simple things well made. He carves the cedar till the wood is smooth, and sits beneath the weeping willow shade. Every notch he cuts tells another story. Every ring of timber holds the past. Harlan knows the finest things in life are made with patience, meant to last. He pulls a wooden bird from out his sleeve, a robin carved for young Eliza's hand. She's coming down the gravel road at 4 to hear him talk about the county band. He remembers when he played the French horn loud in summer halls with ribbons on the wall. Now music lives inside his steady hands, and in the sound of pine cones as they fall. The shadows stretch across the garden bed. The teapot whistles soft inside the hall. He smiles to hear small shoes upon the path, and stands up straight and proud beside the wall. There is a gentle rhythm to his day, a quiet joy in simple things well made. He carves the cedar till the wood is smooth, and sits beneath the weeping willow shade. Every notch he cuts tells another story. Every ring of timber holds the past. Harlan knows the finest things in life are made with patience, meant to last. The world moves fast beyond his picket fence, with shiny cars and screens that glow so bright. But Harlan keeps his steady heart right here, where cedar smells like honey in the light. The robin bird finds home in small hands now, as twilight settles softly on the green. Old Harlan smiles and wipes his carving knife, at peace within this quiet, familiar scene. Just honeysuckle drifting in the breeze, and timber carved with gentle ease. A silver bicycle bell chimed against the glass, a sudden bright song on the cobblestone path. I looked to the window and thought of your smile, and how we haven't sat and talked for a while. The years turn so gently like leaves on a tree, but you are the finest companion to me. So save the corner seat for me, my friend. We have 1,000 quiet stories to mend, with 2 full cups and the afternoon slow. We will laugh about the days long ago. A mail carrier's whistle goes echoing by, as blue clouds drift lazy across the grand sky. You kept every letter I sent from the coast. It is those simple memories I treasured the most. So save the corner seat for me, my friend. We have 1,000 quiet stories to mend, with 2 full cups and the afternoon slow. We will laugh about the days long ago. The world rushes onward, so eager and fast, but here in our kitchen, time chooses to last. You know every chapter I have written so far, unchanged by the years, just the way that you are. That bicycle bell is still fading away, but I am coming over to spend the whole day. Save that corner seat for me, just you and me. Computer thimble sits beside my saucer today, heavy with memories of miles now tucked away. My thumb knows the dent where the needle used to press, mending the hems of a summer party dress. I sit in this armchair, listening to the clock, watching light drift across my favorite woolen sock. The years move softly like a river down the lane, leaving sweet shadows on the window pane. I do not need the hurry that I used to keep around. There is peace in the quietest sound. I hold every gentle year close inside my heart, finding where the sweetness and the stillness start. Life was a tapestry woven line by line, and I am so grateful that the thread was mine. Yes, I am so grateful that the thread was mine. There were afternoons when the children chased the breeze, laughter bouncing off the old maple trees. Now the house is cozy, warm with quiet grace, every little keepsake resting in its place. I run my thumb over polished pewter seam, sipping my tea in a slow golden dream. The years move softly like a river down the lane, leaving sweet shadows on the window pane. I do not need the hurry that I used to keep around. There is peace in the quietest sound. I hold every gentle year close inside my heart, finding where the sweetness and the stillness start. Life was a tapestry woven line by line, and I am so grateful that the thread was mine. Yes, I am so grateful that the thread was mine. Time takes the rush away and leaves the gold behind, a lifetime of kindness saved inside my mind. No regrets for days that had to fade, just love for the simple home we made. A worn pewter thimble resting on the wood, looking back now, it was soft, it was good. The thread was mine, still so warm, still so fine. A straight notion entered the stillness, like a pebble dropped into a pond. The velvet curtains hung unmoving, looking out on the meadow beyond. A shaft of pale gold hit the bookcase, where the leather-bound atlas was stored. And there sat the teacup, half empty, beside the old polished pine board. The grandfather clock kept its cadence, a rhythm steady and slow, while memory painted the hallway in shades of a light long ago. After the tea has cooled down in the porcelain, after the afternoon slips out the door, the room fills with stories that linger like perfume, and shadows stretch across the floor. Every small, quiet place holds a lifetime of grace, when time leaves a gift at your door. The camera zooms in on the armchair, where a lace throw is draped on the arm. A pair of brass spectacles catches the lamp with its soft gold pendulum swings in the corner, marking the stillness so deep. While pictures in carved silver frames guard the secrets the centuries keep. After the tea has cooled down in the porcelain, after the afternoon slips out the door, the room fills with stories that linger like perfume, and shadows stretch across the floor. Every small, quiet place holds a lifetime of grace when time leaves a gift at your door. Focus the lens on the window pane now, where raindrops leave shimmering tracks. Notice the warmth in the fireplace coals as the evening settles and relaxes. Nothing is missing, nothing is lost. The scene is complete as it stands. A stray notion settles to rest now. The parlor grows peaceful once more. A quiet, contented old heartbeat behind the closed mahogany door. After the tea has cooled